Lainey, you bring up an excellent point, one that I had not considered. Relationship troubles is where we are sticking to people because a man wrote to Dear Prudence saying his wife is obsessed with Harry Potter. He says she reads a book a month, she collects all the merch, and he can't handle it because here's the reason why. His ex-wife was a Disney freak. We're talking like Disney-themed shower curtains. So would you be bothered by something like this? Could you be in a relationship with someone like this?
Well, full disclosure, someone is in a relationship with me, and I am that aforementioned Disney freak, okay? So my partner and I have been together for about 5 years in March, and literally I have been to Disney since I probably like 30 some times since I was a kid. My sister and I are totally obsessed. Every year we go back up there. There you see my sister and I with our two respective chipmunks, Chip and Dale. I'm the Chip, she's the Dale. And so I have an entire collection of Chip and Dale stuff in my kitchen. And, he begrudgingly puts up with it, but he doesn't participate in it. So it comes along with the territory. And either you have a partner that's like on board. I think if you expect them to participate, there might be a little bit more pushback, but he just knows it's my thing, and particularly my thing with my sister, and he just lets it go.
Can I also say, Capri, it seems contained, your passion for Disney, which I totally respect, but it seems contained, especially with your sister. Like I don't see any remnants of Disney in your home. He's not surrounded.
Oh, you don't see Chip and Dale in the background over here and the little Chip and Dale over there. And like the 5 Chip and Dale figurines and mugs I have on the windowsill. But they're somewhat contained. But like, that's it. They're like little knickknacks here and there. They're subtle. But yeah, I mean, it could be maybe more contained, but you're not like living with it 24/7.
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever experienced sharing this and someone like this husband thinking you're freaky?
Oh, I think everybody thinks I'm freaky on the front end. I mean, like all of my friends, like they are like, what? And so we started doing this thing where we would do a girls trip. And so everyone would leave their, respective partners and kids, husbands, boyfriends, whatever, at home. And we get together every February and we go down and we run the 10K during Run Disney. And then we do a bunch of stuff at the parks. And everybody's always reluctant. And then they go drinking around the world at Epcot Center. And then they change their mind. And my partner came with me one time. And I haven't lost a person yet. He was down with the whole Epcot Center thing, too. So everybody thinks I'm crazy on the front end. And then everybody kind of relents and says, well, you know what? It's not so bad. Because I'm a parks person. Like, I don't know the Pixar stuff. Like, I'm old school Disney. I don't know. And I know nothing about Harry Potter, which I know we got a Harry Potter person.
That's me.
Today.
That's me. That is why I'm wearing my Harry Potter merch today. This is Hogwarts. I'm repping Hogwarts. And I just want to, this is just casual, my wand, which I got at Ollivander's, which is where one gets their wand if you're part of the wizarding world. Aloha Mara. I know a few spells. But Capri, when you're telling your story, a few things stood out to me that make me want to tell off this husband. And, you mentioned your sister, you mentioned friends that you do this with, the 10K and this experience, this bonding experience. This woman, she bonds with her twin daughters over Harry Potter. They do it all together. It's an experience that brings them closer. And this dude is criticizing her. He used the word psychotic to describe her passion for Harry Potter. I just don't know why you would dump on something that brings people together, especially family members. And especially in this world where we've lost connection, and finding some common ground and bonding with people is a beautiful thing. Who is this man? And maybe she should be writing to Dear Prudence and being like, is this a problem for me?
Supriya, care to comment?
Yeah, this guy's a jerk through and through. And I mean, to Lainey's point, like, why are you interfering with her own relationship with her daughters that has nothing to do with you whatsoever? And his description of her, obsession being psychotic is limited to the fact that she reads a Harry Potter book on her Kindle and talks to her daughters about Harry Potter. Like, none of that is, crossing the line into the realm of it being abnormal. And I think you just have to let people be themselves. And if you don't love your wife for the person that she is and for the things that she likes, then you're probably a really crappy husband and you should move on.
Well, I am still going to stand behind the idea that I would draw the line at themed bed sheets. But guys, guess what? It's time for a breather.